Howdy. Welcome to another episode of It Might Get Personal. My guest today is Bill DeRouchey.
Hello.
A UX and design consultant.
Yeah. A roving designer for hire.
Exactly.
Yep.
From the Bay Area, recently of Portland.
Yes. Very recently to the Bay Area. Yep.
And you are going to perform...
Death or Glory from The Clash.
Death or Glory from The Clash.
On the ukulele.
On the ukulele.
Because.
We'll be back in a second.
Death or Glory. Now every cheap hood strikes a bargain with the world, ends up making payments on a sofa or a girl. Love and hate tattooed across the knuckles of his hand, hands that slap his kids around, cause they don't understand how death or glory becomes just another story. Death or glory becomes just another story. Now every gimmick hungry yob digging gold from rock and roll grabs a mic to tell us he'll die before his soul. I believe in this, it's been tested by research. He who fucks nuns will later join the church. Death or glory becomes just another story. Death or glory becomes just another story. Fear in the gun sights. They say la la, you say okay. Don't wanna go to the show. Now all you're thinking is it death or glory now. Playing the blues of kings sure looks better now. Death or glory becomes just another story. Death or glory becomes just another story. In every dingy basement, in every dingy street, every dragon hand clap over every dragon beat. It's just the beat of time, beat that must go on. You've been trying for years, we've already heard your song. Death or glory becomes just another story. Death or glory becomes just another story. Gonna march a long way, gonna fight a long time, gonna travel the mountains, gonna travel the seas, gonna fight your brother, gonna fight till you lose, gonna raise trouble, gonna raise hell. Elevator going up.
I should change a shirt or something.
So, nice.
Thank you. That was, yeah. Sorry, not this. Whatever.
So, tell me about Death or Glory.
Well, Death or Glory for me is a big part of growing up. I mean, we kind of come from the same era, more or less. So Death or Glory means London Calling, which means The Clash, which for me is a huge part of high school and being a teenager and discovering music that wasn't Styx or Journey, finding the Ramones, discovering The Clash, and just thinking, oh my God, I will actually survive high school if I listen to this stuff. So it's always been, a part of my blood.
And Death or Glory, the song. So the song itself is about being in a rock band and whether you sell out or not, and right. the battle cry of Death or Glory and how it becomes unrealistic. Does that in itself hold any specific significance for you, or just? Well,
if I think back to being a teenager, from that album, which is, here's London Calling. This is the Canadian edition of London Calling. But the hours that I spent, listening to the actual vinyl, and I think in particular, Clamp Down and Death or Glory, mm-hmm. The two songs on that record that are just they're so blatant. The messages are really hard to miss, mm-hmm. Especially to like a 17-year-old boy. Right. A 16-year-old boy's like, all right, 1, don't sell out and be the corporate man, and 2, don't sell out and be a dumbass rock and roller. They kind of like there's these twin messages mm-hmm. of don't be a dumbass this way and don't be a dumbass that way. Try to find your own way. Right. Some of the other songs are a bit more subtle right. messages, but those are pretty much nailing on the head with here's a good life lesson.
Yeah, and I thought it was interesting that when London Calling came out, a bunch of Clash fans in the U.S. accused the Clash of selling out because it wasn't a straight punk rock album anymore. It had rockabilly and it had ska and it had what have you on it. Well, and so I just always thought that was interesting that London Calling is like near the top of everybody's
right.
best albums ever.
Well, for valid reason. And people probably thought that they did sell out because people have a very some people are narrow-minded, mm-hmm. and it's like this does not fit my impression of what this band should be.
Right.
You're not doing what I expected.
Right.
But yeah, a band like that shakes off its roots and explores pretty much every musical genre in the 20th century. Right. There's no classical or opera in there, but a lot of other stuff. It's pretty amazing. And of course, yeah. in Sandinista, they just went even more so in right. that direction. But yeah, just for the pure inventiveness and the range of that record mm-hmm. for 1979, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's true. And you mentioned Clamp Down, and one of the, for whatever reason, I think it was because I actually had, like one of my go to Sunday meeting outfits when I was in high school was khaki pants with a blue blazer.
Oh. Okay.
And when he sings "You Start Wearing Blue and Brown" as a symbol of selling out, every time I put on brown pants and a blue jacket now, I pause.
Right.
I have to stop. Wait.
You're the man now.
Am I clamping down?
You're the man now, Mike.
Cool. Well, it was a great performance, and thank you for coming to share it. I like the idea of playing the Clash on a ukulele.
It's what I know.
Because Joe Strummer started as a busker.
Right. And for me, it's simpler.
Yeah. Great. Well, thanks.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you on the next episode.
See you next week. Whatever.